Hello, everyone, and welcome to all of my beautiful fellow seekers out there. This is a time of spiritual transformation and awakening that is going to be manifesting in the physical realm. Sometimes this goes quite smoothly, and at times it can feel very difficult. Today we are going to be channeling our inner power as well as divine source to illuminate our paths as we reflect back on the past, get clarification on our present, and look toward the future. While progress seems very slow going, it's still progress nonetheless. So definitely look back at where you started and recognize all of your hard work and many, many accomplishments up to this point. It's time to step into awareness and really begin to examine where you are today so that you can fully realize what is meant for you for your highest and greatest good. Now, energetically, this is a very interesting time. You may feel a little bit like you're stuck in a rut, or that you're stagnant, maybe frustrated with the lack of change or improvement in your situation. You may even be feeling a little disconnected or isolated. And that's okay, because you have to remember that these negative feelings are not you, or really have anything to do with who you are. They're really just temporary and not even necessarily tied to your reality. So it's important to remain positive and hopeful, as change is really the only constant, and things will certainly start looking up. When I'm in need of a little extra guidance or maybe spiritual reminders, besides what I receive from reading words of encouragement and wisdom from some of my favorite authors, I have begun to meditate and journal, looking for answers from within. In addition to that, sometimes I have found that oracle cards can assist with bringing clarity to this process. So today we'll be calling in Divine Spirit and our spiritual guides for our highest and greatest good. We will focus on the lessons to be learned and ask for divine messages and guidance to help assist us on our earthly journeys. So, I have a few different decks here. The first being from Collect, Baron Reed, and it's called Postcards from Spirit. This deck is a series of postcards, if you will, like traveling to a sacred place where you can receive communication from your loved ones, your ancestors, spirit guides, or your guardian angels. And the idea here is, what if they knew what you need to know about every aspect of your life's journey? Offers encouraging and comforting words of advice. We will use this to help us better understand or put the past into perspective. The second deck that we will be using is called the Wild Offering Oracle by Tasha Silver. And we've talked about Tasha Silver as an author, mystic before. So these messages are about releasing attachment to ego-defined outcomes, and each card addresses specific situations with a comment or invocation that facilitates calling in the divine will for the highest outcome and even the miraculous. It's not prescriptive, but can be used in a variety of ways, where you are guided to a specific card to be reminded of a specific issue or provided advice. And they are beautifully illustrated, as you can see. The third deck we will be using is by Denise Lynn, and this is to help provide perspective and messages related to the near future, called the Sacred Traveler Oracle Cards. This invokes the secret messages all around you and helps guide an understanding of the events, signs, and coincidences in your life, leading towards personal and spiritual transformation. This guidance helps to transcend and activate your intuition, realize your life's purpose and potential, and achieve a genuine state of peace. The idea today is to listen to the messages, put it into context of what makes sense for you, and draw whatever messages your inner voice or spiritual guides are trying to communicate to you. So let's go ahead and get started. To begin with, we will look at a card pulled from Postcards from Spirit. And before we do that, let's set only positive, loving intentions for our highest and greatest good. Invoking the divine, we ask for guidance and assistance on our spiritual journey. Dear you, she likes to sometimes join in on the party. Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous. But know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to, and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There are loads of miracles being shipped to your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step toward the gods, and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Postcard from Spirit. So this is a really interesting theme around change and the many uncertainties that we face in life. Here, we're encouraged to take a leap of faith and surrender to the divine, reaching out, asking for assistance, and soon enough, your destiny and the right steps will come. So choose courage, have faith, let go of fear, and don't be afraid to dance and have a little fun. The next deck is a beautifully illustrated card. Clarification of our present. They're getting nice and heavy and dense and compressed, so you know it's almost time. Shifting and shuffling. Letting Spirit and the Divine guide us to the right card. The card is challenges. Difficult situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Interesting, because this is a similar theme. Life is difficult or challenging at the moment. This is the time for surrendering being open, humble, and inviting the divine, whatever that means or whatever that looks like for you, to take over and to take the lead. So we ask, invoking our spirit guides, our inner power within, and the divine, please take this burden and show me your will. And finally, drawing from the Sacred Traveler deck, help illuminate our path forward. For words of guidance around the near future, we connect to our inner power and divine guidance for messages of assistance. And the card drawn is taking shelter. The answers are within. Beautiful card of a traveler holding a gas lantern entering a starry winter sea. So this means retreat and replenish your inner resources. Incubate your ideas for the future. Renew your energy and do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. Mend physical objects in your home, organize your possessions, and heal relationships that need healing. Protect yourself from less than positive forces around you. You are preparing for a kind of springtime energy in your life, but take care of the details and create a foundation before this new spurt of energy. Otherwise, it may seem overwhelming. The Taking Shelter card of the Sacred Traveler deck wants you to know that when winter comes or a storm threatens, the traveler takes shelter. It's a time of incubation, retreat, of gathering your inner resources. It's a time to plan and to prepare for the future and for springtime, for new beginnings and a new cycle. The traveler knows the importance of rest and recuperation. So take care of your body, your mind, your spirit, and watch your dreams very carefully now for insights about the future. Some of you may be having very vivid, very specific dreams that leave an impression even in your waking state. So pay attention. Repair whatever needs to be repaired in your life at this time. And make way for that transformative springtime positive energy, because it's definitely on the way. So, now that we've received some important messages, this may not resonate with all of you, but if you're watching this, it's likely a message that you needed to hear. You were drawn to this for a reason, and I do hope this was helpful to you. You may even connect with this message, maybe not right now, but at a later time or coming up in the very near future. So wherever you are in your journey, I send you so much love, and I wish you peace and joy. As always, thank you so much for sharing this time and experience with me, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. But until then, keep seeking. You never know